We're not.
Yeah.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Environmental Services Committee meeting for March the 11th for the Village of Port Edward. Call the meeting to order. Any declarations of pecuniary interest, Mary?
None known.
None known here either. Move on to the agenda to the circulation of prior meeting minutes, which were approved at a recent council meeting. Any questions from that?
None.
No?
No.
Okay, under health and safety, we do have the Environmental Services report.
I saw nothing other than what's there all the time.
Yeah, I see nothing new.
The issues that we're dealing with.
Okay. So we'll receive and file that, and then we'll move on to the monthly report. Did you make it, Jay?
Yep. Yep, I have it up again.
Thank you.
Okay, updates from the previous month. So the only update I have is working with trying to get the digester project started up again here and figure out the directions we're going to go. I'm still working with these contractors. I think we need to shift route the direction. They're having a hard time getting me some options that we've discussed. They kind of normally do it in a different way. So I want to I'm going to work with them, and when I get back, shortly after here, I'm going to ask to have maybe a meeting with the committee or whatever, so we can have some open discussions with some detail in front of it, and try to get some directions, because we're also going to have to be looking at new support for that project. So we need to try to figure out a plan for that. Staffing, we continue to have 3 full-time and 1 full-time that's on leave. I have been in contact with the Lambton College about possibly some options we could look at for temporary help. So when I get back, I have a meeting scheduled with them. Training, all of our staff are continuing to get the required training. We're going to try to get as much as we can in with the staff shortage. As I've talked about before, it's going to be a little difficult, but we're going to do our best. Certifications, everybody that in the department has all the certifications, and the staff continue to write their exams to try to get their license to the highest level possible. Sewage treatment plant, everything's continuing to be tracked through our mesh work order system. All the remote facilities are getting their routine maintenance and general housekeeping done on the scheduled basis. As far as the admin building, that's ongoing with the issues there. With the new admin building, we have got another engineer working on it. We've got a hold of all the other engineering parties that were previously involved, and I think we have a path going forward. We're just waiting for some final details so we can pass on more accurate information as far as that goes. I was hoping to have it before today's meeting, but they haven't got it back to me yet, so we should have it as soon as I get back next week. I'm gonna hopefully have it by then. Inspections, we haven't had any MOE inspections at this point. Wastewater infrastructure, all the remote assets are in good operational condition. Badger was in and did a bunch of camera work along Michigan Ave after we had a sewer backup. We had some concerns that there may be some issues going on along that section of road. So that camera work is done. I'm just waiting for the actual reports to come in and then decide if we have to do any further investigations. Drinking water infrastructure. Currently all the assets are being tracked through MASH, and all the work is tracked through MASH. We did have a water main break on Church Street. Repairs were made. Things were restored in a safe and timely manner. There was a few concerns from residents about not being notified in advance. Unfortunately, it was a water main break. It wasn't a planned outage. Staff did go door to door. Whoever answered was notified. So we did do our best to notify people. Unfortunately, in the emergency situations, it's not something that we can ensure that everybody knows what's going on at the exact time. St. Clair Street, I've been working with the engineers, the public works manager and CAO on getting things kind of rolling with that again, as well as the Michigan work. And then I've scheduled a meeting with our public works manager, the CAO and the treasurer. That's for April. We're going to start working on our 5 to 10 year capital plan for the village. Inspections, audits. I have submitted all the 2024 drinking water annual reports to the ministry and to council that are required. I've submitted the sanitary collection and stormwater reports as well. And I'm still working on the annual sewage treatment plant report. We did have a offsite QMS audit for our water system. And just before I left, we had the in-person reaccreditation audit. That report I should receive within the next couple of weeks. And then we'll review the findings, and depending on what comes out of that, we may or may not have to have a meeting to discuss that. Stormwater infrastructure. So I did meet with multiple reps from Toromont Cat on the replacement of the 2 diesels and a backup generator at Bayview, as well as during that meeting we looked at the Helena pump station and the Venetian pump station generators that have been proposed. They're working on that. I should have the pricing back next week from what I've been told. Catch basin repairs, that's just continuing ongoing. As we get a list of them, we will make the repairs as needed. Then again, the stormwater repairs along Michigan, that project we are planning to get started as soon as possible with the weather. We've been working with Dobbin Engineering, and I think everything is moving forward quite well, and we should be able to get that started. We've also, looked at some different options on how we're going to phase things in there. So I think it's moving forward well. And 2025 capital for the storm system, I've submitted a majority of the information to the treasurer. There's a few more things that I have to provide her before the March meeting. Vehicles and equipment, all of our stuff is in good operational, safe condition. Any of our health and safety issues, they're all ongoing issues that we've discussed in the past. Capital budget. So BM Ross has provided us with a draft copy of the capacity study. Just working at reviewing it, going through it, and getting any questions and comments together to send back to them before they issue us a final copy of that. 25 capital budget. So myself and the staff, we've already got a bunch of these 25 capital projects in motion. Stuff's been ordered. We're getting things moving to try to ensure that we can get it done as early in the year as possible. And then I've also been working with Blue Water Power to get revised numbers on a village-wide meter changeout program. And those should be coming a little bit later in March, so we can do a presentation for that. And I don't have any feedback, upcoming events, or closing comments.
Thank you, Jay. And any questions or comments?
No, I don't really have any.
Okay, so Jay, I just want to, if you could pass on to your staff and to yourself, just our thanks for the quick response to the water main break on Church Street and the other issues. I know it's a lot to scramble and gather everybody together, and for making the effort to inform residents. I think the repair is quick and well done. So just thanks for taking care of that one so efficiently. That's all, yeah, that's all I have in there, from your report, so. Environmental Services Financial Statements, Mary Ann, anything,
No,
there? Okay,
didn't
so
have any issues.
seeing nothing, we'll receive and file all of those. Any new business at all, Jay, you wanna bring up that wasn't in your report?
Nothing, nothing at this time.
Okay. Anybody else? Last call for new business. All right, so our next meeting date is Tuesday, April the 8th at 1 p.m. And you'll be back by then?
Yeah, I'll be back Monday.
And then motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Yeah, we'll adjourn. Thanks, Jay.
Enjoy your holiday.